make sure your body is sitting up straight. Your hands are folded on your desk. You have a bubble in your mouth like Zion. Lawrence has a bubble in his mouth. Voice is off. Show me you're ready to come to the carpet. By sitting quietly, your bodies are still. This side of the room is ready to come to the carpet. When I say go, stand up, push in your chair, and put your hands by your side. Your voice is off. Ready? Go. Devin is standing up. Michaela's pushing back her chair. Lawrence is pushing through his chair. Zion has a bubble in her mouth. Zion, come to the carpet, sit on the I, right here. Elijah, come to the carpet, sit on the H. Devin, come to the carpet, sit on the P. Bless you. Michaela, walk to the carpet. Put that in your desk. Lawrence, oops, I haven't called you yet. Back to your desk. Lawrence, to the carpet, sit on the O. Legs in crisscross applesauce. Right here, Lawrence. Right there. Thaddeus, to the carpet, sit on the M. Mackay, sit on the T. Right there. Right here. That's the T, the red one. Michaela, come sit on the G. Your bottoms are on the carpet. Your legs are in crisscross applesauce. Hands folded in your lap. Let me see a bubble in your mouth. Elijah's eyes on the floor. Zion has a bubble in her mouth. Devin, sit up. Devin. Sit up straight. Hands folded in your lap. That's a strike. Today we're going to work with rhyming words. So we need to remember that a rhyming word has the same sound at the end. Has the same sound at the end. Your voices are off. Hands folded in your lap. Rhyming words have the same sound at the end of the word. So rhyming words have the same sound at the. Okay, when I snap, you say end of the word. Rhyming words have the same sound at the.
End of the word.
Have the same sound at the.
End of the word.
Devin, sit up straight. Hands folded in your lap. Rhyming words have the same sound at the end of the word. So if I have the word hat and the word cat, eyes forward, eyes on me. Zion's eyes are on me. Thaddeus. Eyes on me. Thaddeus. That's a strike. Rhyming words have the same sound at the end. So hat and cat. The sound I hear at the end of cat is hat. Eyes forward. Lawrence. Strike. The sound I hear at the end of cat is at. So at the end of cat, I just hear the sound at. At the end of cat, I hear the sound at. Are those the same sound? Raise a strong silent hand if you think they're the same sound. At the end of cat, and at the end of cat. I see one hand. Let's try it again. Hands down. Thaddeus, what sound is at the end of the. Mackay, hands in your lap. What sound is at the end of the word hat? I hear the sound of out. We hear the sound at the end of the word hat. What sound do we hear? What sound do we hear at the end of the word cat, Zion? S. Voices off. Zion. T, and we hear the sound at. So we hear the sound at the end of hat, and at the end of cat. Mackay, are those the same sounds as at the end of cat, the same as at the end of hat? Why not? Well, remember, rhyming words have the same sound at the end of the word. So at the end of the word cat, we hear the sound at. And at the end of the word cat, we hear the sound at. So are those the same sounds at the end of the word? Yeah, he says yes. So at the end of the word, they have the same sound, which means they rhyme. So if two words rhyme, we're going to write a check. If two words rhyme, what do we write?
A check.
Who knows what a check looks like? This is what a check looks like. Eyes on the paper. Back row. This is a check. So if two words rhyme, we write a check. Now, what if we have the Mackay, eyes folded. What if we have the words zip and the word bag? Zip and bag. Think of the word zip. At the end of the word zip, I hear the sound ip. And at the end of the word bag, I hear the sound ag. Make sure your bottoms are on the carpet, your legs are in crisscross applesauce, your hands are folded in your lap. Michaela. Give that to me. At the end of the word zip, I hear the sound ip. And at the end of the word bag, I hear the sound ag. Devin, what sound is at the end of the word zip? That's the beginning. What sound is at the end of the word zip? Ip. So if we take off the Z, at the end of the word is ip. What's at the end of the word, Devin? Good. Thaddeus, what sound is at the end of the word bag? Well, ag. What sound is at the end of the word bag? G, and at the end we hear the ag sound. Okay. So at the end of zip we hear ip, and at the end of bag we hear ag. Elijah, do those sound like the same sounds? Ip and ag? No. Mackay, does ip and ag sound like the same sounds? Lawrence, is ip and ag the same sound? No. Everybody shake your head. No. Ooh, I see Thaddeus shaking his head. Zion is shaking her head. So if two words do not rhyme, if they do not have the same sound at the end of the word, we write an X. This is what an X looks like. Make sure your legs are in crisscross applesauce. Your hands are folded in your lap. Zion's legs are in crisscross applesauce. Back row. Thaddeus, legs in crisscross applesauce. That's a stripe. Macaque. All right. Now, your voices are off. I have Lawrence. Face forward. Eyes on me. In 3, 2, 1. Elijah's eyes are on me. Back row. Mackay. Mackay. Move to the A. Stand up. The A is over here. Walk to the A. Put your bottom on the A. Stand up. Walk to the A. You're standing and walking. We'll try that next. Bottom on the A. I have a whole bunch of words on our card, and eyes on the board. Devin's eyes are on the board. Zion's eyes are on the board. Mackay. That's a strike. Eyes on the board. We are going to put our words on the board for what sound they have at the end of the word. So if the end of the word has the et sound, we will put the word here. If the end of the word has the un sound, eyes on the board. Zion's eyes are on the board. Elijah's eyes are on the board. Michaela, eyes on the board. That's a strike. If the word has the ip sound, we'll put it here. And if the word has the ag sound, we'll put it here. So, I need a helper. Lawrence, stand up. Come pull a card. Your voices are off. All right, turn around and show the card. Show the card. Elijah, what does the card say? Sound it out. Michaela's sounding it out. Lip. The word is lip. So Lawrence, what sound does lip have at the end of the word? Do you hear X, on, ag, or it? Lip. Good. So put the lip card. Your voices are off. Your eyes are on the board. Thank you, Lawrence. Sit back down. Thaddeus, stand up. Makai, your voice is off. Pull a card. Any card? Turn around and show the card. Makai, what does this word say? Sound it out. Sound it out with me. If. If. Makai. Sound it out with me. Michaela, help him out. What does this card say? If. Tip. Makai, what does the card say? Tip. So, Thaddeus, what section of our board is the card going to go in? What sound do you hear at the end? Do you hear on, if, ag, or et? Tip. Tip. What sound do you hear at the end? Ooh, I hear him sounding it out. He's listening for the sound that's at the end. I hear Michaela sounding it out too. What sound is at the end? Stick it on there. Right here. Make sure your bottoms are on the carpet and your legs are in crisscross applesauce. Lawrence's legs are in crisscross applesauce. Put your hands folded in your lap. Zion, hands folded in your lap. Michaela, stand up. Thaddeus, back to the end. Makai, hands folded in your lap. Pick a card. Lawrence, sit up straight. 3, 2, 1. Show your class the card. Elijah, stand right back over here so they can all see the word. Elijah. Ooh, Chloe said it. What's the word, Chloe?
Tell
What's the word?
the word.
Let. Thaddeus, bottom of the carpet. Where does this card go? What sound do you hear at the end of the word? Good job. She hears the sound et. Do you think that's right, Michaela? Awesome. And down? At the end of the word let, we hear the sound et. Elijah, stand up. Come pull a card. Stand up. This is a great volume 0. For that, we get a warm fuzzy. 2 snaps for your warm fuzzy. Ready? 2 snaps. 2 snaps. Keep it up. All right, Elijah. Pick a card. Show the card. Pass your card. Zion, what word does this say? Sound it out. Thaddeus, bottom of the carpet. Can you sound it out? Michaela, help her out. Run, Zion, what's the word? Elijah, what sound do you hear at the end of the word run? Do you hear et, un, ag, or it? Un, so put it under un. Makai, where is he putting this card? What section of the board? What sound? What does this say? Un. Good. Sit with the bottom of the carpet. Legs folded in your lap. Lawrence, stand up. Scoot back to the F. All right, Lawrence, pick a card. Make sure your bottom is on the carpet. Your hands are folded in your lap and your voice is off. Thaddeus. That's a strike. Hands folded in your lap. All right, Lawrence, come stand over here. Devin, what word is on this card? Your legs are crossed. Your hands are folded in your lap. Hands folded. What sound is at the end of the word net, Florence? Et. What sound do you hear? So what part of the word do you hear? Et, on, it, or ag? Point to it. Good. So put your card up under there. Lawrence is putting his card under et because at the end of the word net, we hear the sound et. Eyes on the board. Elijah's eyes are on the board. Devin's eyes are on the board. Boys. Devin, stand up. Stand over here. Show the class your card. Thaddeus, what does this card say? Wet. Devin, what sound do you hear at the end of the word wet? Et, ag, on, or it. Good. Lawrence, what section of the board is she putting her card in? Do you know what that one says? Remember the sound at the end of the word? Et. Lawrence, what sound is at the end of the word? Et. Good job. Scoot back so she can stand. Makai, stand up. Stand up. Come pull a card. Voices are off. You're watching one card pulls. Elijah, what does his card say? Hold your card so you can see it.
Dog.
Try again. Sound it out. What letter is this? Bag. Good. So, Makai, what sound do you hear at the end of the word bag? Do you hear et, on, ag, or it? At the end of the word, after the e. So is it et, on, ag, or it? So put your card under ag. At the end of the word bag, we hear the sound ag. Sit back down, Makai. Thank you. All right, Zion, stand up. Pull a card. 3, 2, 1. Stand over here. Show the class your card, Thaddeus. What word is on this card? Sound it out. What sound does the E make? Eh. Remember eh, like an elephant? Pet. I heard lots of people sounding out. So Zion, what sound is at the end of the word pet? What sound is this? Et is at the. Your voices are off. Your bottoms are on the carpet. Bottom on the carpet. At the end of the word pet, we hear the sound et. Elijah, stand up. Card. Stand up to your cards. Thaddeus, move to the U. Devin, what word is on this card?
Right there.
Lag. What sound is at the end of the word lag, Elijah? Et, on, ag, or it? Ag. Makai, where is he putting his card? Under ag. Why? Why did he put his card there? It has those sounds, ag, at the end of the word. Good. Thaddeus, stand up. Your voices are off.
No.
Michaela, sound out this word for us. What's the word? Sound it out. Hun. I heard Elijah sound it out. Hun. Say it one more time, Michaela. Hun. Thaddeus, is at the end of the word on? So is it et, on, as, or it? Elijah, where did he put his card? What section? What sound? On. He put it under on. Is that right?
Yes.
Nod your head if you think yes, or shake your head if you think no. Kayla, why don't you think that's right? Listen up. You think it is right? Why is it right? A U in the middle, and what sound does the U in make? What sound does the U in? Oh,
On.
On. Good. So let's look at our board. Make sure you're sitting up straight. Your hands are folded in your lap. Eyes facing forward. Michaela's eyes are facing forward. Thaddeus is sitting up straight. Lauren, sit up straight. Under et, we have the words let, net, wet, pet. All of these words have the sound et at the end of the word, which means all of these words rhyme because they have the same sound at the end of the word. The same sound at the end of the word. Your voices are off. Elijah. Makai, sit with your bottom on the carpet. Under un, we have the word run and hunt. Shake your head if you think these words rhyme, or nod your head if these words rhyme, and shake your head if they don't. See a couple head nods, Makai. Shake your head if these words rhyme. Lawrence, stop shaking your heads. Why did you shake your head no? Run and hunt. Do these two words rhyme? So we shake our heads yes. All right. Stop shaking your head. At the ag, we have bag and lag. Do you hear the same sound at the end of those words? Yes or no? That means they rhyme because they have the same sound at the end of the word. Under if, we have the words lip and tip. Do lip and tip have the same sound at the end of the word? Shake your head yes or no. Thaddeus, shake your head yes if lip and tip have the same sound, and no if they don't. Okay, head still, hands folded in your lap, legs in crisscross applesauce. What do we write if two words rhyme? Do we write a check or an X? Okay, hands down, bottom of the carpet and high. If two words rhyme, we write a check. Yes, they rhyme. Sit up straight, Elijah. Back off the carpet. If two words don't rhyme, we write an X, like no, they don't rhyme. Oh. Michaela, what do we write if two words rhyme? A check. Thaddeus, what do we write if two words don't rhyme? The X. Zion, what do we write if two words rhyme? Make sure your bottom is on the carpet, your hands are folded in your lap. Zion's hands are folded in her lap. Devin's bottom is on the carpet. Elijah, hands folded in your lap. Michaela, what do we write if two words rhyme? Makai, hands folded in your lap. Lawrence, voices off. Lawrence, turn around, hands folded in your lap. Makai, bottom of the carpet. Makai, what do we write if two words don't rhyme? If they don't rhyme. If they rhyme, we write a check. Lawrence. If they don't rhyme, we write the X. Devin. Makai, put your bottom on the carpet. That's a check. Bottom on the carpet. Lawrence, hands in your lap. What do we write, Deb? What do we write, Deb? Your voices are off. write, Devin, if two words rhyme. She's Lawrence. Hands in your lap. Hands in your lap. Hands in your lap. Hands in your lap. So, we are going to do our worksheet again. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to read two words. If the two words rhyme, you write a check. If the two words don't rhyme, you write an X. Good. How do you know if they rhyme? You listen to the thank you, Devin. You listen. Your voice is off. You listen to the sound at the end of the word. If they have the same sound at the end of the word, like run and hunt, then you write a check. If they your voices are off, your eyes are forward. Lawrence. Elijah, hand me the string. Hand me the string. Keep it in your pocket. If two words don't rhyme, we write, what do we write? Lawrence. If two words don't rhyme, we write an X. Thank you. Mackay. If two words don't rhyme, we write an X. Good. When I say go, stand up with your hands by your side. Your voice is off. Mackay. Your voice is off. That's a strike. When I say go, you stand up with your hands by your side. Your voice is off. Let's see if we can do this quicker than we did yesterday. You think we can? Yeah, I think we can too. Let's see. Ready? Oh, I haven't said go yet. Ready? Go. Thaddeus jumped up straight. His hands are by his side. Kevin's voice is off. Lawrence, we're still on the carpet. We almost did that quicker, but we still have a few people who aren't standing up. I need everybody standing up. Michaela, stand up. Elijah, take the shoelaces out of your shoes and leave them in your pockets. You are not playing with them. Your voice is off. Zion may go back to her desk, right? Your voice is off. Elijah, back to the rug. I have not called you yet. You are standing on the carpet, your hands by your side. Lawrence, go sit at the reflection table. Take this paper with you. Your hands are by your side. Thaddeus, on the carpet. Stand on the carpet. Stand on the carpet. Where's your desk? Paper. Elijah, your desk is up here. You walk to your desk. Write your name on paper. Paper. Thaddeus, your desk is right here. Michaela, go sit at your desk. Write your name on your paper. Your volume is at a level 0. Devin is writing her name. Zion wrote her name and her hands are folded on her desk. Thaddeus is writing his name. I need you to sit. Bottom and reach. Write your name. Your voice is open. Write your name. Zion is sitting with her hands folded on her desk. All right. The first word. Everybody point to number 1. Point to number 1 on your paper. Zion is pointing to number 1. Devin has her finger on number 1. Thaddeus is pointing to number 1. Elijah, turn your paper over. Elijah, turn your paper over and point to number 1. That's a strike. Thaddeus, turn around, face forward. Thaddeus, turn around. Thaddeus, turn around, face forward. The first two words are sip and tip. Sip and tip. If you think sip, Elijah.
Okay.
Sip and tip. If you think sip and tip rhyme, write a check. If you think sip and tip do not rhyme, write an X. For number 1, sip and tip. Sip and tip. Michaela wrote her answer, sip and tip. Do you think sip and tip rhyme? Do sip and tip rhyme?
No.
A check or an X. Then write that on number 1. Then write that on number 1. For number 2, the words are fun and wet. Fun and wet. Bottom of your seat. If you think fun and wet rhyme, write a check. If you think fun and wet do not rhyme, write an X. We're on number 2. I'll help you with number 1 in a minute. Number 2, the words are fun and wet. If you think fun and wet rhyme, write a check. If you think fun and wet do not rhyme, write an X. Just write a check or an X. Makai, write a check or an X. Do 1. For number 2, do fun and wet rhyme. For number 3, the words are bag and rag. Bag and rag for number 3. Do bag and rag rhyme or not rhyme? For number 1, the words are sip and tip. For number 3, bag and rag. Do bag and rag. Check or X. Do bag and rag rhyme. You don't need to just a check or an X. Check or an X. Do bag and rag. Do sip and tip. Elijah, bottom in your seats. Number 1. Makai, turn your paper over. Turn your paper over. For number 4, the words are pet and jet. Pet and jet. If they rhyme, write a check. If pet and jet do not rhyme, write an X.
No.
Paper over. Put your paper on O. Put your paper. For number 4, do pet and jet. Pet and jet. Number 5, the words are tag and number 5, the words are tag and lip. Tag and lip. If you think tag and lip rhyme, write a check. If you think tab and lip do not rhyme, write an X. Tag and lip. Yeah. Number 5 is tag and let me. Number 5, tag and let me. Your voices are off. Number 6, the words are run and sun. For number 6, the words are run and sun. Put your bottom in your chair. The pencils are up there. The pencils are up there. For number 6, the words are run and sun. When you are done, hold your paper straight up in the air.